Good morning. I was woken up this morning from the YRC Freight shipping company truck. Actually, Bobo was yelling like crazy, so it woke us all up. It's around 10 o'clock. We should be up anyway, right? Anyway, it was my fall supply order from my sponsor, Lucas Oil Products. And every season, winter, spring, summer, fall, they allow me to order pretty much whatever I need for the following season. To maintain my machines and to continue promoting Lucas Oil Products, which is what I do. Great brand, great people to work with, great company, great products. So I'm happy to do it. And there are two things that I wanted to show you guys before I started stocking up my boxes. Was that they have two new products this year that I'd like to introduce to you guys. You know that Lucas Oil actually has gun oil to help clean your guns, lubricate the barrels and the sliders and all that. Well, they also cater to the avid fisherman. And so this is a new product that I've seen in the past year or so. It's Lucas Oil fishing reel oil. I didn't even know that you use this, but I guess for professional fishermen out there, deep water fishing, they've created a fishing reel oil where you apply to the reels itself. They're 1 ounce bottles, and I'm going to be giving about half of these to my friend Andy from Jericho. Andy from Jericho, you can check out his Instagram link here. He makes custom fishing reels, fishing poles, sorry. And he goes out very often, deep water fishing for tuna, you know, bluefin and all that. And he could use a lot of this for him and his buddies. And I'm gonna get them to do a video on them actually using this. So thank you, Lucas Oil, for sending me some of your new fishing oil. And also, due to the COVID pandemic, as you guys know, this was a hot commodity when it first broke out. Now I think everybody has enough. I always wanted to do that. Yeah, all right. So they sent me some Lucas Oil hand sanitizer. We definitely need this in today's era. Keep a bottle in your car, in your purse. If you have a purse, keep it in your purse. Keep it in your car, your house, every room of your house, whatever. Every time you touch something foreign, use some hand sanitizer. So I'm gonna pull all this stuff away, and I'll tell you about more of my day. So I'm going to my mother's house tomorrow to mow her lawn. I haven't been to her house in about 3 weeks. The last time I was there, I was mowing the lawn with my Black Beauty, and I ran into a curb, and the blade went above the opening where the stuff comes out, completely broke that bar, you know, that goes, you know, that the structure of the mower deck. So I gotta go and mow her lawn, and I have to fix that deck with my welder. So I'm bringing my welder with me. So some nut wants to come and see this, believe it or not. I had this listed for $625. He made me an offer of $500. I said, okay. Gonna start this up, bring it to the front, see if this guy shows up. In the meantime, both rear wheels are flat. Gonna have to pump this baby up so I can roll it. Like my 5.0 with my rack top down so my hair can blow. Always on standby waiting to say hi. Stop? Hell no. I just drove by. This jumper pack is very cool because not only does it jump your battery, it has a built-in air compressor with a gauge that tells you how much it's doing. What always happens when you're ready to sell something? That's right, it probably won't start. Or something happens to it and you don't make the sale. Let's see if it starts. It's sitting here for about 2 weeks. 2, 3, throttle. Good machine. Mows well, drives well, starts well, runs well. 18 horsepower Briggs opposed twin. I found this off the street. Curb alert. So easy to fix this one too. So when I wait for that guy to come and look at that LT1000 Craftsman tractor, I've got this thing. It's Tecumseh 3.5 horsepower Edger engine, horizontal shaft. I had this thing running. I found it on the street, and I had this thing running, and it had a really cool pulley, and I want to take the pulley off so I can use it some other time, you know what I mean? When I banged the pulley off, it turns out that the diameter of the crankshaft wasn't for something that I could ever use, not for a tractor or anything. So I wanted to put it back. So when I put it back, I banged it back on. Then came back out and tried to start it again. It wouldn't start. It has like no compression whatsoever. Freewheeling. So I have a feeling that when I banged the, either banged it off or banged the pulley back on again, the shaft moved enough that the connecting rod broke. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm just gonna part this out because it won't run, you know, and see whether or not it is the connecting rod that was broken. So I'm gonna take this thing apart, tear it all the way down. You could always use this for a snow blower, pull starter, and this actually fits on Tecumseh engine lawnmowers too. Shrouds, heads, I don't know if anybody would want that. Small little gas tank, carburetor I could always use for future Tecumseh lawnmowers that I would find. So as you guys saw, I had a guy named Dave. He came from about an hour away with a trailer to come and pick up that LT1000. Like I said, I had it listed for $625, but I agreed on $500 because honestly, there are lots of LT1000s out there that are for sale for less than what I have it for. Mine's in good shape with an 18 horsepower Briggs Post twin. Runs good and everything, but I really just didn't want to, you know, hold on to it for the entire winter, you know. Get rid of it while I could, and $500 is nothing to sneeze at. So took the engine apart, as you saw, and what I figured out was it wasn't the connecting rod at all. The connecting rod was actually intact, right? Good head, good sump, good crankshaft, good journals, good piston and connecting rods. Rings could have been questionable, you know, and the size of the pistons are okay, minimal scoring. But if you take a look here, the engine block, let me get you closer. The engine block, however, is the cylinder walls are scored throughout. So I think that contributed to the lack of compression. You could feel it, the grooves with your fingers. It's pretty deep. Also the valves, when you had it at top dead center, the valves weren't completely touching. So that all contributed to it. So this block is DONESKI. I was actually thinking about taking pictures of that to sell the block, but then when I took the rag and I cleaned up the wall to take a picture, and I noticed all the gouges in there. It's pretty bad. So that was the reason why it didn't run. It wasn't the connecting rod at all. I've taken pictures of this, that, flywheel. You know, these Tecumseh head gaskets. It's like steel. You could use this again, you know? Breather, camshaft, recoil starter, gas tank. Everything I've taken pictures of to list on eBay. I'm sure some person wants it in America, right? Rebuilding a 3.5 horizontal Tecumseh, maybe. And I'm going to chuck this block with the muffler because it's a screw-on muffler and there's no way I'm getting that off, you know what I mean? I mean, unless you went through a lot of trouble, which I'm not going to do. So that's a teardown of a 3.5 Edger Tecumseh engine. So that's it. Today I finally took apart that Tecumseh 3.5 horsepower Edger horizontal shaft engine because I thought I busted the connecting rod. But in reality, it was just the cylinder walls that were really scored, and the valves were bad too, you know. So I stripped it all down, tore it down, so that I could sell the parts on eBay. I got my fall shipment from my sponsor, Lucas Oil Products, and just some resupply of the oil and the aerosol sprays, the degreaser, penetrating oil, some SAE 30 motor oil, some t-shirts and hats that I need to give around the area, you know, my local followers and stuff. And also I'll be doing a review, or my buddy Andy's going to be doing a review on the fishing reel oil that I got from Lucas Oil. I'm using some the last Goop product that I got from Goop, and it's basically their, I think this is their main product, you know. It's just some hand cleaner. You don't need any water or anything like that. You just put it on here, rub it with your hands, and wipe it on your t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? I sold my Craftsman LT1000 tractor today for 500 bucks. I'm pretty happy with it because, you know, I didn't want to hold on to it for the entire winter, you know what I mean? Just sell it, get rid of it, and we'll start again next year. So I actually don't have any other tractors to sell other than my Jamal Alatet, which I had listed for $12.75, but nobody bid at all. Lowered it to $8.75, still nobody bid at all. It's in my garage. I don't really want it in my garage, but I can't get it into the backyard because it's a 46-inch deck. I don't know how I got it in and out of there before, but I scratched up my entrance, the posts, pretty bad. So I'm not going to try to get it into the backyard anymore. It's just sitting in my garage, you know. Anyway, thanks a lot for joining me on today's episode. Tomorrow I'm headed over to my mother's house and I'm going to weld the deck of my Black Beauty. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Hey, I'm Andy from Jericho.
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.